Prime Nation, welcome into Prime Time. I am one of your hosts, SJM, followed to you by my co-host, James Buchanan Gallagher. And today, with free agency started Monday, we're just going to talk ball. So first, where do you got the man, the myth, the legend going, Kirk O'Chains?
Okay, now before we talk about Kirk, we need a moment of silence for the hat greenie.
Oh,
okay, moment ended. But for Kirko, look, I think he's going to Atlanta. I mean, I hear you even got an inside scoop for us.
This is my inside scoop. So him and Kyle Pitts have been in talks for the number 8. Obviously, for those of you who don't know, Kirk Cousins in Minnesota wears number 8. If he goes to Atlanta, he's going to wear number 8. But this is more important. So his wife's parents live 20 minutes away from the stadium. His wife wants to move to Atlanta to be near her parents. Happy wife, money, that's a happy man.
I mean, yeah, they say happy wife, happy life.
That is so true. So let's talk about the other big-name quarterback in free agency. What's Ride? Where's he going?
Look, I think for Wilson, at this point in his career, the best place for him to go is Pittsburgh.
They've said multiple times they don't want a quarterback. Pittsburgh does not smoke screen everything. Mike Tomlin multiple times, we're going with Kenny Pickett, we're going with Mason Rudolph. Oliver Smith, they're going with those two guys. Russell Wilson, to me, he's going to Vegas.
Bro, look, Vegas, they still got a guy, Jimmy G.
Jimmy G's going to get cut. But it's really just Aiden O'Connell.
Dude, back to the boy Wilson. Look, he put up numbers last year, did he not?
He did. He had, I think, 26 touchdowns to 8 picks. But the problem with him is he's a small quarterback and he lost mobility. So when he was that dominant, because when you're that small, you need to be mobile to be able to move around and find windows to get it into. He can't do that anymore.
To quote the man that replaced him, Geno Smith, they wrote him off. He didn't write back. Dude, before Wilson was even in Denver, people were already writing this man off. He never had a chance to succeed. Come on.
I don't agree with that take. He was not written off before he was in Denver. But now let's go to the defensive side of the ball. The biggest free agent in defense, one of the best defenders in the league, Chris Jones. Where's he going?
He's staying home in Kansas City. I mean, it just makes too much sense. He's going for the three-peat. I mean, everyone in that core is staying.
I'm going to get a little hot here. So Chris Jones, he's been showing throughout his career that he'll follow the money. I'm saying Chicago, they're going to throw him every penny they have, and he's going to shine on a 4-year deal with the Chicago Bears.
You've lost your mind
I
here.
didn't.
You've lost your mind.
He followed the money throughout his career. I just don't think Kansas City's going to be able to offer him the most money.
Bro, do you want a better career, or do you just want,
I want money. He wants money.
Okay, I mean,
He's a businessman. It's a business.
It is a business, but bro, a three-peat. It's never been done in history.
Money's money.
Okay, let's then move on to the other chief, L'Jarius Sneed.
Personally, I think he's getting traded to the Lions. I feel like he's ready to bite off some kneecaps.
Dude, look. This is another guy. You want to just go lose? Go ahead.
They can't re-sign both Sneed and they can't sign Sneed and Chris Jones. They don't have the money. It's impossible.
So in your world, we're getting rid of them both.
No, in this scenario, yes.
It's just, it doesn't make sense. You have a chance to do something that's never been done in NFL history. I'm staying with that team, and maybe I just go with a short contract, 2 years, and then
They wouldn't take it. He would not take a 2-year contract.
Why not?
It's because it's 2 years. He wants a 4-year deal, probably worth over $120 million.
Okay, well, let's move on to my favorite free agent, Christian Wilkins.
All right, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to think he's going to get overpaid and sign with the Arizona Cardinals on a 4-year deal worth about $125 million.
4 years, $125 million?
Yeah.
Oh
120. You're going to give him about 26, 27 mil a year.
Look, Monty's going to cook here.
He's not cooking.
He's going to cook.
He's not cooking.
He's not going to give up that much money. That's way too much for a D lineman.
I think he's going to get about 26 to 27 million on the open market.
Look, the vibes that man brings, immaculate. He looks for his mom every game. I love it.
He also had that great NFL draft thing when he chest bumped Adam Schefter. No, oh my God, Roger Goodell. Adam Schefter, I'm sorry for that, but obviously you would have died too to the chest bump. I agree too. So let's talk about edge rushers. Where's Danielle Hunter going, the number 1 edge in free agency?
God, man, you're hitting me with a tough one here. I mean, I got to think of a team that needs pass rush. What do we think about the Los Angeles Rams here?
I think he's going back to Minnesota.
Really?
They've been in contract talks. They want him back. He wants to be back. Mutual relationship. I believe he's going back.
Yeah, but with Kirk Cousins gone, Who
said Kirk's gone? I mean, in this scenario, we're saying he's gone, but they still have the money to bring both back.
I mean, but you got to pay Jettas, and you know that's a big one.
It is.
But he's going to want quarterback money.
He's going to want, it's reported he wants about 30 to 35 mil a year.
That's a whole lot of money for a wide receiver.
How about Brian Burns? So 2 years ago, they had a chance to trade him to the Rams for 2 first-round picks, and they said, hell nah. But now, he's tagged. Nobody's going to give up a first. They're probably at best going to get a second. Who trades for him?
Who trades for him? I mean, honestly, look, I'm going with the Rams again. Because you had a problem. You couldn't stop the run. And if your problem is I can't stop the run, I can't rush the passer, you're not going to get far. But, you got what? Would you say 2 years left with Stafford?
Maybe 3.
3.
I mean,
okay.
he was playing arguably one of the best football of his career at the end of last year.
Okay, I'll give that to you. But I feel like, look, they're in more of a win now mode, especially with a guy like Donald on his last legs.
I also do think in the draft, too, that they might draft an edge rusher, but it is very possible they trade for Brian Burns. Let's talk about an underrated edge rusher, Jonathan Greenwald, one of my favorite defensive ends in the league from Houston. Where do you think he's going to go?
It's Grenard, buddy.
Grenard, my bad.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying he's staying home. They're also going to bring in a guy, Saquon Barkley. Houston, they got their guy with Stroud. I mean, we talked about it last year. Stroud, he's that dude, okay?
He is. But also, they're going to sign Saquon. I'm the only one out here. I think signing Saquon is just a horrible move. Personally, if I was signing any running back, it would be Derrick Henry on a cheap one-year deal. I don't believe in paying running backs, especially on a team that just made it to the divisional round. You don't win by paying running backs, but that's just my take.
Okay, well, now we got to wash down our prime with some prime. Off to HSM Bowling.